Are you ready? Call your mama, call your papa, call your friends. The festivities are about to begin. Boom!
Yeah,
All right, all right, all right.
Yeah.
Perfect. I think we are on. I think we are live. And this is Friday Night Festivities. This is Jose JG. And this is Happy Squeaky Earth Shout out to Squeaky Earth and shout out to the frogs populating the Squeaky Earth. Oh, hail today. Yeah. Thank you very much, everybody, for being here. Part of the festivities. Merci. Yes. Love it, love it. Yeah, I know. Yes, Mr. Froggy. This guy needs to be watching because he is very important. There you go. We starting to get a little breeze. I see the sky getting bright back there, very far away. I hear rumbling. I hear thunder, lightnings are coming. The show will go on. If you're watching this live or recorded, please hit the like button under this video. That way you can support for free and very easy. If you got some money that you can share with me, well, I will appreciate if you want to hit me up with some money via PayPal or Super Chat. Oh shit, that was a lightning. That's gonna be loud. The microphone will not catch it because it's facing this way. But the brightness freaked me out for a second there. It took a while. So that means they're still far away.
But, I think I heard it there, man. Yeah.
It's gonna pour, man. It's gonna come down hard, but whatever, man. And share the show. I share the show in some discords around, but if you guys have some discord that you don't see the link, throw it in there and we'll see. All right. Shout out to Man Devil, Citizen 9, the Titi guy. Marcus Dresden. There he goes. Jomangus, Mr. Malort, Charles B, JP Jr., and Man Devil again. There you go. Thank you guys for being here. I think I got my little my hearing apparatuses loaded, recharged, so I think they can last all day. I got a sunburn, man. I was in the sun earlier, and dude, I took a lot of heat today. It's all right. And then Thurs is here in the house. If anybody would like to join me and Thurs and Chike in the Discord server daily, boom, please feel free to join. Oh shit, a palm tree thing fell. Just a little thing. Don't be a Mr. 42 and be whining about little shit. Don't be a snowflake. Don't be soft. Have thick skin and learn how to troll responsibly and take criticism and the responsible trolling comments thrown at you. Take it like a man. Grow a pair. Join us on Discord. Boom! What's up, guys?
What's up? Where's everybody?
It's nighttime. It's almost nighttime. Getting darker over here. Did my third nipple get burnt? No.
You got a fourth nipple by now, I think.
I got three only. Dawn to Dusk was a. Oh, I can show now with this camera. I can show how the environment looking a little bit. It's getting a little darker coming from that side a little bit.
Yeah, I guess you're going to get a bit of rain, man. It looks like it's rolling in there, you know. Yeah.
And then you can see the brightness because this is where the sun sets. Look how bright, you know. Sun is already passed down there, but you see how the brightness, and then we got the weather darkness coming from this side.
Bit overcast, yeah.
Oh shit, that was a lightning, yeah.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, quick flash, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I think you might be in for it tonight, man. You know. Yeah. Oh, I can hear it there, man. I can hear it there. Oh.
Oh, you heard that? Yeah. That's good. Probably gonna leave this angle here in case something fun happens in the skies. If the sky's open or something, we can see some. All right, now we can begin because we got Justin Franks, Dawn to Dusk, and Gary Waybenga. Tommy Grumble is in the house. There's a parasite in the house. I think his name is Gary Waybenga. Shout out to the TT guy. He joined us here in the call. What's it?
Mic check.
Checked loud and clear.
One TT guy, welcome.
Howdy, who's that?
This is Tears. Yeah.
Howdy, Tez.
Yeah. Oh shit. The skies are
Yeah,
rumbling.
we can hear that, man, you know, through your mic. Yeah.
No shitting, man. No shitting. It's all good. It was dark and stormy night on a flat disk Earth. This is there's a line inside. Yeah, thank you, man. Yeah, thank you, Tommy. There's quite a lot of action. Yeah, there's a lot of lining over here, man, in my area, in the Florida, USA, man. It is the Tampa Bay area, pretty much. Yep. Thank you for sharing that. Jomongus, I think he gave me a little bit of a pee-pee. He tell me to check my pee-pee because he like to tickle it every once in a while. So I'm gonna check on my pee-pee to see what Jomongus just gave me. You know, pee-pee stands for PayPal, right, guys? Don't have such a dirty mind. Hey, thank you, Jomongus. I see you. That's a tenner, man. $10. No way all English dudes are up. It's 3 p.m. in California and I'm still working, but looking forward to a lively show. Mind of God, mind of God, mind of God. Right the hand, right the hand, right the hand. Earth is seriously flat. Earth is seriously flat. Earth is seriously flat. Let's go! Shout out to Jamongus. He did 3 summonings over there. I don't know if any of those will happen, but hey, it is what it is. I thank you. Thank you very much for the PayPal donation. Boom. All right. What you guys got? Top of the show. Floor is yours.
Me, I got nothing.
I've got a flat earth for about a mile, and then it gets
Shit.
bumpy and mountains and shit, you know.
I'll move this camera more to the outside. As it feels.
Well, I just flew over the international date line and a day disappeared. I don't know how that happens on the flat Earth.
It's amazing that, isn't it? You can go from like, you know, half a mile this side of the date line to the half a mile the other side of the date line, and you've jumped forward or backwards 24 hours. It's amazing. Time travel is real, you know.
Yeah. Let's get this globortion.
I wonder where the date line is on a flat Earth. Where do you jump a day ahead or behind on a flat Earth? Does the flat Earth have a 24-hour date line where you jump a day back and forward? You know.
Yeah, I guess they do. It'll be the same dateline that is used in reality. So, but yeah.
Yeah, but that's the ball Earth date line.
Yeah.
We put it there. We people who discovered that the Earth is a ball and put a date line down, there, through Greenwich Mean Time, so that Britain could tell the Germans when to have lunch, and had a date line, I think somewhere between Russia and Alaska, where men from Britain could go and meet Filipinos and marry them. We made these things up, you know what I mean? We just made them up, So on the flat Earth, who invented the flat Earth, and where did they put their date lines and marrying lines and all that? I just wonder,
Yeah, well, the dateline is related to, of course, time zones. If you didn't have time zones, you wouldn't need a dateline. And you need time zones on a sphere Earth, not a flat Earth, because you'd see the sun all the time on a flat Earth. So there wouldn't be any time zones. 24 hours of day everywhere.
Wait. You tell me you need the sun to have time zones?
Yeah.
Why? There's no time zones in Antarctica?
And I think Antarctica is its own time zone. I think you're right. There's no time zones in Antarctica. I think the stations down there just use whatever time zone they feel like. So if you're in some Australian Antarctic building, you'll be on Eastern Australia time, I suspect.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry guys, I got my microphone open. If you heard the rumbling on the sky, it is what it is.
Yeah. It's cool, man. It's good atmospheric background.
Sorry, Shai, go ahead, man.
And what about the north?
Yeah, I believe it's the same in the Arctic. That whoever when you're on a ship there, you just because it's all arbitrary. You just pick what time zone you want to be in. If you've ever been sailing on a cruise, the captain will say, "Oh yeah, we've now sailed into this other time zone," but you don't notice. You might miss the lunch if you don't pay attention.
The time zones get closer together the further north and further south you get, I'm just saying, if you slice up, if you peel an orange, you see these segmented slices. They get fatter at the equator, and they get thinner at the north and south of the orange. Isn't that the way the world is? Time zones get closer together in the north and south until basically you get to the north or south pole, and then there's no time zones. It's just,
Yep, exactly. So I mean, the time zones will be so close together that it's pointless to worry about changing your clock.
Yeah.
The only reason why I have a time zone is so everyone that needs to know, is on the same time zone. So you've got a ship sailing around there. Everyone on the ship just needs to be on the same time. So you're not going to bother changing the time zones.
Another thing, I don't remember the Bible mentioning time zones anywhere.
No, I guess the clock was a fairly recent invention. Oh,
Yeah,
there was
but
thunder and
they
lightning. Very frightening. Very frightening, Jose.
I guess back then they just went with, the sun comes up, you wake up and go to work. The sun goes down, you can't see anymore, go back to bed.
Yep.
God is angry at me because I was hiding the flat earth from everyone. I'm going to try not to get hit by lightning. Whee! There was a Jose sighting. Just a few seconds ago. You guys seen that?
I did see some ugly head pop up into the view there. Hey, did you say you're in California? I thought you're a Floridian. I thought you're a Florida man.
Florida.
I'm in Florida.
That was
Tampa Bay, Florida.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay area.
Yeah, that was a Floridian pixie, I think, that popped up there.
So you know how Florida man, apparently that's a meme, right? Florida man does this, Florida man does that. Someone pointed out to me maybe the reason why this happens so much in Florida is that Florida has very liberal laws about how easy it is to look up people's, criminal records and get the private details of things.
I don't think it's just that. No, on you go, T guy. Right?
I know, I've basically finished.
Yeah, I was just going to say, on you go, Jose.
I wanted to hear the TT guy end of this sentence.
I know. I was just saying I read somewhere that maybe the reason why Florida man is a thing is that Florida has quite liberal laws about anyone can go and look up anyone's criminal record. And so it makes it easier for people to sort of trawl through criminal records and write stories about Florida man.
Right, yeah, right.
I was going to say, I think it's more to do with the liberalisation of being able to record people and not have to ask them if it's okay to record you. And so a lot of this stuff gets recorded and put on YouTube and stuff. And then people can look it up, and it's basically all criminal proceedings in a court are recorded and put on a register, and anyone can look it up from other states in order to check up whether they are, someone who should be of, consideration for, being a criminal and stuff like that in other states, and it's a thing, it's not just in Florida, but other states do it as well, but it's just a thing that's become known in Florida, but other states have the same laws, you know what I mean? Yeah.
I'm just showing my proof of the globe Earth in real time here, live on camera in real life. How about that? Isn't that what they ask? Sorry, it's not in a vacuum or in a bucket, but it's in nature. It's the evidence of the globe Earth right there.
Yeah, but what I was saying is, that, like in some other states where if you record people in the background, you have to, blur their faces out. Some states have that. You can't.
That's
You can't
bullshit. Bullshit. If they're in public, if I'm in a public place recording and they get in the middle of the view, I don't have to blur shit.
Yeah,
Even
in
if they
Florida,
whine and they complain and they cry.
yeah,
I
in
mean, the public
Florida,
place, they are in public. If they want to not have their faces, then don't show up in public. Fuck that.
but that's what I'm saying. In Florida, you don't have to do it, but in a lot of other states, could you get 50
it
states?
says I would do the same. I would do the same, if I went to other state, because I'm already used to this way, and it's the only way. If you're in public and you already lost your expectation of privacy if you're in public, period. That's it.
No, some
You
states you actually have to ask people if you can include them in your video. In
I
some
don't have to
states.
do shit.
Yeah, yeah.
That's not. I don't have to do shit.
Not in Florida. That's why Florida man exists.
I wouldn't have to do shit. No, I wouldn't have to do shit. I done it in Puerto Rico. I did it in Ohio when I was in Cleveland. I recorded everywhere. I mean, maybe other states now because there's a bunch of snowflakes. But if I went to other states, I would record everybody. And if I'm in a sidewalk recording a landscape, buildings, and some asshole coming, you had to blur my face. And go fuck yourself. And that's it. Done.
Yeah, I mean,
shit.
You can do that, and then if you were challenged in court, you might find that it turns out different. But who's going to challenge you, Jose? Who's going to challenge you?
Anybody can challenge me. I mean, if they want to go to court, I say, all right, yeah, I guess. Call the cops, tell them that I was recording in a public place and you came to the camera view, You came in and harassed me. That's why you are on video, I don't know. What the cops going to do? They're going to arrest me? They're going to give me my information, whatever the cops decide to do. If there's snowflakes, they might give me a citation when I show up, and I probably win the case because I did nothing wrong,
Yeah, as I say, on you go, mate.
I was going to say the cops are probably not going to be too interested in trying to prosecute that now.
Yeah, they wouldn't. I mean, in my case, I said, dude, I'm visiting. Look, I'm recording the buildings. Look at the video and look at this guy. Where the way he's coming in, just angry. He's just coming into the camera, telling me to erase him. That was him. I'm in a public place. The First Amendment news. I got the rights by the law, by the amendments to record in public. Why is he then approaching me? If you don't want to be in video, well, don't approach me. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, I'm
now,
just
if I
saying,
was in a private place, if I was in a private location in a Walmart or something, then that's something different. They can kick me out. I can get a bad case for that. But in public, nah. It's the United States, bro. Viva America.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I'm not 100% about that, but I've seen some people in certain, the films and they've had to blur people's faces in the background and stuff. And even in Britain, there's a guy I watch who's one of these eating guys that goes around and eats lots of food and restaurants, does challenges and stuff. And he always has to ask people, is it okay if you're in my video? And they're always like, yeah, fine, you know what I mean? Because, British people, we're happy with fucking everything,
Well, if I go behind somebody, if I just go behind somebody and in a public and I'm just recording somebody, whatever the conversation, their interaction, or just recording, following a person, then I'm doing it wrong because I am the one harassing the person. But if the person approached me for whatever reason,
the background of your video, yeah, that's their fault. They should see you film and go around you or some fucking thing, yeah, you know what I mean? But
yeah, just keep going. Never mind me. Fuck that. Shit.
Because I've seen other YouTubers.
Don't be a snowflake.
I'm just saying, I've seen other YouTubers where they've said, "Oh, we've had to blur people's faces out, blah blah blah. They didn't want to be in the video." You know what I'm saying? It's like some states must have laws of that. Otherwise,
I want to see an example of that. I never seen. I seen a lot of channels that do record in the streets, in the roads, and I never seen that. What you're explaining. That they say the person saying that, oh, we have to blur people's faces because of white. I never seen that. If you like to share any of that, I would love to see that, man.
Well, I don't know about videos, but I have heard talk about whether it's a two-party consent state or a one-party consent state, and this is when you're
I think that's for recording communications. I don't think it's about videos,
You're getting a little jumpy. You're getting a little ahead of yourself, man.
No,
you gotta let us finish first what we're saying.
Yeah. I mean, I think this is to do with recording a telephone conversation. I don't know how it relates to videoing people. But yeah, because some states, if I consent to recording the conversation, it doesn't matter whether the other guy consents or not. That's the one-party consent state, right?
Yeah, I mean, if I'm in a sidewalk and I decide to put my cell phone or grab somebody, hey, come here, can you grab the cell phone? Just record me as I walk away, and then he's recording me. I'm walking away, and then I'm coming back. Oh, thanks, man. Whatever. I put my video in the sidewalk in a corner, and I just walk away and do a little video of whatever me myself doing a TikTok dance, right? And then I grab it, and some asshole coming, I don't want to be on your video. You're recording? Yes. You don't want to be in the video? Well, go home. Fucking hide under the bed or something if you don't want to be in my video. You're in a public fucking sidewalk. That's it. There's no argument. There's no winning me that. I'm in a public sidewalk recording publicly, recording myself. If somebody getting the video, they don't want to be in the video, oh well, tough. Deal with it. I'm gonna blur shit for you because somebody is offended. It's the law. It's the law. It's my how do you say? I am allowed to do that, to record in public places.
As I say, I'm not upset about this, but I think it might be like places like in restaurants, hotels, and like casinos.
Private
and
places,
like that,
I'm saying specifically public places. I'm saying specifically public places. Nobody can tell me I don't want to be. I mean, everybody can tell me I don't want to be in your video, but I'm not going to delete them or blur them from my video. Everybody can say it, but they don't have any right to do it. I'm talking public places, so let's not confuse private parties, private houses, private entities, private corporation, private stores. Yeah, I know that's illegal. I'm talking about public places.
I might be
100%
mistaken.
right.
I might be mistaken videos that I've been watching it and thinking it. I mean, I think everywhere's public. In Britain, if I go into a store and I'm filming me, buying something, I think that's public. And I've never been accosted when I've filmed in a store. Nobody's ever told me, "Oh, you can't film here." When in America, if I've seen people come up and say, "Oh, you can't film here."
Shit. But it's fun, yeah. I like the topic. I try to avoid as much necessary, but sometimes when I walk like to the movie theater, I got my phone on and I'm recording the road, the cars just driving by, whatever, people coming in and going. I record them. If anybody stop me, I don't want to be in your video. Well, go. I don't know. Put it back on your face.
Fuck off then. Get out of the way. Why are you in my face when I'm recording? Fuck off.
I gotta be careful also how I address that and how I tell them, because I might get shot. Still. So I gotta be very careful.
I don't have to worry about that. I can walk in the street and record, and if somebody come up in my face saying, "Don't record me," I say, "Well, fuck off." You know what I mean? I can, I'm not recording you. I'm recording me. Fuck off.
Yeah, that's it, man. The law is.
I remember that there's a Russian guy, I think, that used to make like how you call it, pranks. He had an app that just make the sound of the camera, and he's going around people,
like taking pictures of them in their faces. Yeah, that's fucked up. Yeah.
That sounds funny. I haven't seen that guy. Right. That's
yeah.
That's trolling irresponsibly. I think that wouldn't pass the troll responsibly test, would it? But I like
that'll be annoying. Yeah, that'll be fucked up. Just going to people walking near them and just point the camera, the telephone in their faces and click and make the noise. Oh man, you can get punched or stabbed or something.
Hey, do you remember? Speaking of the clicking sound, do you remember when the iPhone came out and with the camera, and you couldn't disable the clicking sound, and you had to jailbreak your phone so you could disable the clicking sound, because that was apparently it would be invasion of privacy if it didn't have the clicking sound. But I think now you can just turn it off, so they've abandoned that. I found that interesting.
Well, yeah, I mean, if I'm using my phone with video, it doesn't make any sound,
Yeah, that was the weird thing about it. If you were trying to take stills,
Yeah,
right
it
from
makes
a
sense.
click.
Just put
Yeah.
it on video and just hold it in your hand and nobody knows, you know what I mean? I don't even think my phone has a red light that comes on it to show that the camera's on. It just films. It doesn't have a red light above it, you know, so nobody would know it's on, you know.
Yeah, so you can film quite surreptitiously these days. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you see Skydog shared an image in the Discord a few minutes ago, and that's it. I'm in Largo, so I'm yeah. Actually, I don't know. It's incredible because for some reason it haven't rained. It's just like a little bit of thunder and lightning, but it hasn't rolled up the rain. It's just a thunderstorm. It's weird. No rain.
Well, we got overcast today, and it didn't, no thunderstorms or anything, and it speckled a tiny little grey bit of rain for 5 minutes, and then stopped, and it was still overcast for hours. Never seen another spot of rain, you know, just a tiny wee shower for 5 minutes. I mean, it was like a mist. It wasn't even, you couldn't even see raindrops, you know, and you could feel it on your skin. You think, it's going to rain, but it never rained, you know, yeah.
Mm.
You'll get to rain
So-
next week, Jose. I'm going to be in Playa del Carmen, so it will rain all week.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you, man. How does it look? The camera looks okay, right?
Yeah,
Perfectly
the
fine,
sky view
man,
looks
yeah.
nice. Yeah,
Just
just
a
looks like
tree and
a
the clouds rolling.
cloudy gray day. That's
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah. Shitty day in Florida.
It's not the most exciting video I've seen though.
It's not the most exciting view at all, whatsoever. I thought
there
it
any
was going to be a dark, solid cloud coming in, pouring rain, and it didn't happen.
What you need to do is match that that shot to a satellite image to see if the clouds match up, to see if they're faking those clouds in the satellite image.
Right.
Yeah, they could be like, I don't know, no CGI or some fucking thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, someone live creates the images to match the ground every 10 minutes or so.
Or maybe the
Well,
US government has got big, gigantic cloud makers pumping clouds out, you know what I mean? No,
All right, so that's right. Someone draws the satellite image, and then someone in the US government pumps the clouds out to match what
Yes.
the satellite artists have done. I think
Well,
you've
there
cracked
goes
it.
my job.
You've cracked it.
That actually makes sense.
they've got all these
Speaking of-
billions, and if they don't spend it this year, they're going to have to, like, have a cut next year. So they've got to spend it, they've got to do it somehow, you know.
All right, Mr. Mallory, go ahead.
Yeah, did you see Mitchell's latest video?
I did not. I'm not even subscribed to him. I barely
Oh,
heard.
yeah, he did a good one.
You know,
I don't.
In all my 5, 6, 7 years on YouTube, I have heard maybe 2 or 3 minutes of him total. I'm not subscribed to him. I don't follow him. I don't know.
He
his style.
faked the Foucault pendulum.
He faked the Foucault pendulum.
Yeah, he went to this kids' science and space museum in Sydney, and he said it was 4 hours that he took pictures of the pendulum, but all he did was like move around and take 4 different pictures, saying the pendulum never precessed.
Oh, shame on him. Flat Earther being dishonest, you telling me?
I
Got a
think
lot
so,
of-
a little bit.
Got a lot of fluff. So this would be Mitchell from Australia, right?
Yeah,
Very
Are you in
embarrassing.
Sydney?
I'm in Canberra, so but it's very
that doesn't
embarrassing to
mean
have that. Yeah, very embarrassing to have that from Australia bit in that guy's channel name. Really, yeah.
Yeah, no, there's
Your
this
neighbor-
science and space museum, and he faked it.
Yeah, I didn't know there was a Foucault
And then
pendulum
he
anywhere.
used the Gary Wybanga argument on angles and disappearing from the bottom up.
Well, Canberra,
Shame.
where is that in Australia? Is that in the northeast?
It's between Sydney and Melbourne. So there was a big bun fight about where the capital should be.
So
You
you're
know,
in the south end, yeah. Okay.
We're in it's kind of on the east. Well, it's not on the coast. It's inland, and yeah, it's almost halfway between Sydney and Melbourne. So it's east coast.
I just gotta say,
eastern side,
just
but on
gotta
the coast.
I just have to say that faking Foucault is better than finding the wrong one on Wikipedia. like Riley did what 4 years
True.
ago. Yes,
That
he
was
did.
beautiful.
You know how he died? No, tell us, Anthony.
I don't know how these flat earthers think they're going to get away with it. You know, they come on to like a internet sort of chat room, and they talk bullshit about stuff as if nobody can just go and Google it to find out whether it's true. You know, and then they argue that they're right. You know, and it's like I don't know where their brains are. You know.
I got a question for Titi.
Yes.
Does Australia has a butthole?
A butthole.
Yes.
I don't think nations have buttholes.
Then
Well, isn't that New Zealand?
Hold on. Where is Canberra located? Canberra.
Yep. I can share a screenshot.
Is it in
Canberra?
Australia
Okay.
butthole?
I mean, some people would probably claim that Canberra is the butthole of Australia, but there's
There you
probably
go.
quite a few candidates for that title. Which is the butthole of the USA? Do you think?
Alabama.
Alabama.
Ah,
Yep, and it sits right over the panhandle of Florida and dumps right in there.
But Australia has. No, on you go. Sorry, Jose.
Michelle is the failure from Australia. I think
You know, I
Failure
saw
from
an
Australia.
excellent Australian show recently. Firebright.
Firebright. Not familiar
Yeah,
with
it's about like vampire hunters, like in the outback area.
that. Oh, right.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I wonder if that was marketed a different name in Australia. I think I kind of vaguely recall this. I've not watched it, but yeah. Was it on Netflix or something?
Yeah, one of those channels. He had a really cool like Subaru WRX he drove around in.
Where's
So-
the Morgile? You know what? I gotta hire the Morgile. I want him to be here with me, and every 15 minutes he can ask people for money in the YouTube, and maybe I'll get more money.
Help bail him out of jail.
I need
Money
to
Isn't he
file.
in the Panhandle?
He's a panhandler. Boom, boom.
Boom.
Hey,
Yeah,
so where should I paste images? Where does people chat in this place?
Daily Boom
Uncensored.
Uncensored.
Daily Boom Uncensored. Okay.
Unless it is politics or health issues, that goes in the controversial room. Or nonsense, whatever you think it was.
Anyway, so where all those markers are covering up the word Canberra, that's where Canberra is.
Yeah, I don't think Australia has an asshole. I think it has a belly button, and I think it's an outie. I think it's like a big giant mountain in the middle of the country. Do you know what I'm talking about, TT?
Uluru or Airdrop.
Yeah, it's an outie belly button.
I'm going to do the stream using screen share like a flat earther would. First of all, yeah, camera is set. So if I want a screen share, all I have to do is this. You see, that's what the TT guy just shared. That's his
Yeah.
screen share right there. Yeah.
That's very
Thank you
clear.
for
I'm sure that,
well, yeah.
that's going to clear it up for everyone. Yep.
Yeah, there you go. You got it now. Yeah. Take a screenshot. You couldn't get better quality than this. For those who say you agents, you work in offices and get paid and all that shit. Well, where's my shitty place come from? You know, my setup.
You got to get your producer on it in the control room to put that up.
Yeah, man. That's my screen share. So if anybody got any images for screen share, I'm more than capable to share those with you guys.
That looks like every video I've ever seen from a flat earther or an alien spaceship. You know what I mean? That looks the proper quality of flat earth, proof of flat earth and alien proof of alien. You know.
Was that the location of your house, TT guy? Because Citizen 9 just saw your house from that map. Mm-mm.
You're not going to see my house on the map. Not at that resolution. Yeah, I'm living in Canberra. Holy shit. Track me down. You know, you could probably go to my YouTube channel and maybe be able to find me.
What is Firebite show about?
It's the vampire
it from?
Australian show I was talking about.
Is it okay or is it
Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was pretty good.
okay?
Well, I can't go wrong with a vampire show. I take vampires over zombies any day of the week.
I've got to
Yeah,
ask, TT, do you remember a show called, I think it's called Black Sheep? Do you remember that movie? You don't have Bigfoot in America, in Australia, but you have like killer sheep, I believe.
I don't think I've seen Black Sheep, no. But yeah, I mean, I guess there was that period in time where everyone wanted to make some sort of horror movie. I do know one that was made about killer feral pigs, and that was called Razorback. That was a sort of, Jaws equivalent in Australia.
Yeah, that's an old one.
Yeah, I don't know about Black Sheep, no.
There's
It was
Killer
a
Llama.
comedy thing, but yeah. Sheep, tearing the throats out of people and stuff.
What's wrong with me today?
But that's what I love about Australians. I mean, you're basically just British who are living very, very far away from the homeland. You know what I mean? I know you still like to think about it like that, but you're very, very British. You know.
They're
Yes.
Irish convicts.
Yes, we definitely do have lots of British culture. People think it's weird. We celebrate Christmas down here, and you'll have, everyone talking about snow and singing the songs about snow, and yeah. So, yeah.
It's funny because you only get snow in like June or something, don't you?
Yeah, and you have to drive to the mountains to get it even then. So, yeah. No one really lives in the snow here. No one needs to build houses with roofs that are peaked so that the snow is going to, collapse your roof.
You like my giant fuzzy bunnies?
The Easter bunny comes around at Easter time, yeah.
You like my giant fuzzy bunnies?
How does it get across the fence?
The rabbit-proof fence, yeah. Well, it's a big fucking bunny, so I guess it probably just jumps over it.
Okay.
You mistake a giant bunny for a fucking, what do you call it, a kangaroo?
Oh, it is. They are bunnies. They are bunnies. That's the JG clock. Time never changes on JG Earth.
I'd pay for that clock more than the David Weiss app.
It's a nice clock, man.
I would use it as a watch face.
Yeah. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Hell yeah. And don't forget about my weapon. My weapon of choice while I'm down here. I got my bat. Barbed wire bat. See?
What's the name of the guy that used to use that in the Living Dead or Walking Dead? I don't know, I can't remember. Emo or something like that. You remember the Walking Dead? You know what I mean? Yeah. There was a guy that used one of them, wasn't there? Yeah. He was the baddie in it.
There you go. I am correct twice per day. Thank you, Real Cygnus. Whatever you think I'm right about. I'm right about everything, I guess. Even when I'm wrong.
I thought I was wrong once, but it turns out I was mistaken.
Yeah, I thought I was wrong once, but I was speaking the Rumpus word. I was reading something that the Rumpus says, so I guess I was right because the Rumpus is never wrong.
I was thinking that sounded a bit more like gin the other night,
No, Real Cygnus, don't take it back. I am correct twice per day. Me. This right here, not the clock. The clock is not going to be correct twice per day. It's going to be me. Right here. It's the clock. Shit. All right. Who else? Flat Earthers coming in. Whose Flat Earthers is coming in today? I gotta
Looks
get
like-
me. I gotta get me my. I gotta get me my rocking hat. I'll be back. Go ahead.
I was going to say, looks like I have to get yet another streaming service to watch this vampire thing, this Australian vampire thing, this what's it, Firebright?
Firebite, yeah.
Firebite. It's on AMC Plus in Australia, yeah. Starting to get ridiculous the number of streaming services there are.
Yeah, I usually wait for like all the episodes to come out, then do like the special for however many days, and sometimes it's like only free for a week, so I'll binge it in a week and be done with it.
Yeah. And then can you do it for another series, or they get jack of that?
No, you can watch all you can watch in that week. I mean, you're fine.
Yeah.
But
then
yeah, like you look
then-
around, like Amazon will carry the channel; they'll have a special, or you go back to it and you find them.
But then in 6 months' time, if you want to take that, that trial again, will they let you?
Oh yeah, no, yeah, they do. Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, wow.
Yeah, because they're hoping you forget about it and it just renews.
Yeah. That
It's a prediction.
it's the
There's a
old
prediction
porn
that
trick.
Eric Dubay will show up today. Mandeville is predicting that Eric Dubay is going to show up today. It's going to be the first time after 8 years he's going to show up in my live stream today. Thank you, Mandeville.
Oh, I thought
this
that was
is
a Cubs
casual-
hat yesterday. I thought that was a Cubs hat. It's a Puerto Rican flag hat.
Oh, it's the dressing hat. My dressing.
It's nice. The Captain
Then
America
I
hat.
got this one. This is the for formal parties, and then I got the casual one. This is the casual. Oh, how about that?
You're not on camera.
This one is kick ass because it blocks me from the sun like really good.
Oh, that's going to get you arrested down there. You're getting arrested wearing that hat.
This is the one I used to walk around the
You
store and go
straight
across
up
the
look
street.
like a drug dealer. You look like you're up to no good in that hat.
This is the one I used to walk
I
around. Yeah,
seriously
for real.
think you're up to no good wearing that hat. Nobody wears a hat like that that's doing good things.
Just like this. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got like
I
a
like it, I like
green bush hat kind of thing, and when I wear it, I look like an Aussie. People say.
Oh man, that's some bad hat. Hey, what hat? Come on, don't mess with my hat. This is the bad hat.
Buy a hat like that, you get a free bowl of soup.
I can switch it. I can use a white too. Multi it. Can flip it around. Still
I'll
the
say all
same.
that's on camera is the frog. There.
Huh?
All that's on camera basically is the frogs. Your camera's not centered at all.
No. Yeah, it is.
Just a little corner of you.
No, it looks fine to me, man. Don't know what's going on for you.
Yeah, it looks complete. Complete. I mean, I'm like my full head, yeah. For a little bit, but still, I'm in camera. I'm in frame.
There
I'm
you
in
go.
frame, there.
That's better.
Yeah, it was being seen. The hats were being seen. It's
So-
like a GTA character in the making. Go ahead, man.
I'll just say, Boggs posted a trailer for the Black Sheep movie. I think I'm going to have to see that. That does look hilarious. Attack of the Killer Sheep. Gee, I've got several movie recommendations.
Yeah.
And this is
There's a
supposed to be
llama movie too that's like the black sheep. I forgot
Oh,
what
yeah.
it's called. Llamageddon. Llamageddon is what it is.
I guess there's so much.
How do you do? How do you do your? I mean, do you have to have a streaming service in order to watch stuff? I mean, we gotta all do it, appreciate it, but what if there was an option for you to watch
Well,
stuff?
Well, see,
you-
in my house, I use this code. I say to my wife says, "Oh, I want to watch this thing." I say, "What streaming service is it on?" And then she says what it is. She says Amazon. Well, we don't have that. So, and then I just say, "I'll go and see if it's available at the local video store." That's my code because there's no local video store, so that's just code. So I don't mention the fact that I might be perhaps using Bitcoin.
Mm. What if?
I do
What
know
if check on your direct message and Oh, I couldn't send you anything. Message couldn't be delivered.
Oh, that's all right. I have a VPN, and yeah. So
Why can't I
I
send you?
gotta
Oh,
learn
I
the
gotta add you as
VPN
a
trick.
friend, maybe. If you accept my friend request, then I can send you. Oh, you have to send to give me, and then I'll give you a link that you could use.
sure.
I need
not
to
a
learn the VPN trick for YouTube.
What is? Because for YouTube? Why would you want?
Yeah,
VPN?
to buy the premium, you buy it in India for like 50 rupees or something like that.
And then you have VPN to India, right?
Yeah,
And they haven't gotten because some companies work out.
Stingray uses it. I think he talks about it. So
All right, how do you use Discord and find friend requests? God damn it!
If
Bloody
I send you a
newbies.
message, well, right click on my name and typing message. I mean, and click on the message like to send me a message. Right click on my name and click on message, and it should open a direct message.
All right, yeah.
line.
So go to voice channel, and your Jose, and message.
And I try to add you as a friend, but it says not accepting my friend request. They have to add you to become friends in order for me to send you a link. I don't know. It's weird.
Add friend. There we go.
Let me try now. Nope.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
top of the yeah.
Hey, people, come on. That's Florida cars. People going crazy with the car. There you go. Hello. Now, on your own time, maybe open an incognito window and check on the page. It's a beautiful page. Don't say what it is, but you will appreciate it. You will enjoy it a lot.
Thank you.
If you like TV and movies, yeah. That's what I get my fix from. I had to cancel all my streaming services. A few months ago, I couldn't afford any of them. I can't still afford any.
How many did you have, and what do they cost you in the US when you add it all up? How much were you spending a month?
I had Amazon Prime was like $12. And Netflix was like 18. And then I had for like 2 months I had the Disney with Hulu. That was like $8 package. 1, 2, 3. I don't remember what else. I think I had those 3 only.
Yeah, that adds up.
Yeah, adds up. Yeah, I couldn't. You couldn't do it.
So I think, yeah, I mean, so when there wasn't all these streaming services, everyone sort of used BitTorrent, and then it died away because they're having these streaming services that were quite cheap. But now there was only 1 or 2 of them, but now it's sort of diversified, and you have to keep spending more money. I reckon the piracy levels are going to go up again now.
Yeah.
I mean, that link you shared me is for an example of that.
Yeah, and
I'm sure
just
that link's
for watching. I mean, yeah.
I'm sure that link's completely above board. I mean, I'm sure that's not illegal or anything. That link you sent me.
Yeah, it's a link. I mean, it's not. Yeah, I didn't create that. I'm not sharing any of that. That's already there. I just watched their stuff. That's it. Yeah, man.
So was some flat earther in the chat saying that that Dubé is going to show up? Is he? I love how flat earthers think Dubé is some fucking debate genius when he's never been seen in debate. We wouldn't even know how well he's debating. He's never ever been seen in debate.
No, he makes a lot of videos for like some religious place, doesn't he?
His videos are propaganda for other flat earthers.
Yeah,
that's it.
Do you reckon he makes money? He doesn't seem to be monetized that much. I don't know.
I mean, I know in the beginning he did. fucking shitload. And man, I don't know what other platform he's at, what he's doing. I never followed him, like closely. So I don't know. I know in the beginning he was like all over the place, but I don't know. I don't even. I mean, I hear him, and I see his videos from other people that mirror his bullshit around.
Yeah, how could your stomach listen? He's how could your stomach listen to that guy? I mean, God, just drones on and on.
Yeah, as for movies, I usually use a program on my computer called Kodi, and you have to keep updating what the time, and it's sometimes unavoidable to get adverts on it and shit like that. But it's pretty good for getting movies that have just come out and stuff, you know.
Hey, no swearing. No, I had Cody once. I had Cody for a few years. I used it, and then I just like,
Yeah, because it's hard work in it to keep updating it and all that. Yeah.
I let it go. Yeah. Dubay was a joke. Well, he's still alive. He is still a joke.
I mean, it used to
always
wear all that stuff, you know. He wore all the green sort of stuff, and the hat that I had on, he wore one of them, and he made it like he was a paleontologist, scientist guy, and it had no qualifications whatsoever. And he just made lots of videos for, I don't know what the name of the place is. One of these religious places that makes lots of stupid anti-evolution videos, you know.
Tess, can I ask
Yeah.
you something? Can you tell us something we don't know?
Well, I'm just qualifying that that that's the guy you're talking about. Yeah, no,
Uh-oh.
yeah.
Hold on. Tommy, run chat box, man. Tommy, you sent something in the run chat box there. That sounds like controversial topic to me. So you can repost it in the controversial room or the nonsense room. It's all good. It's all good. No
I
biggies.
don't think it's controversial. I read it on our newspaper.
Yes, I know, but I don't even want to mention the SH name. Nobody dare to type it because I will instantly time you out, probably block you or boot you. The SH, the topic that Alex Jones is involved with, that is very taboo to speak about on YouTube. They can speak all about it. A lot of people do. I don't. I don't want to take. I want to take zero chance. So if it's something that everybody on the papers talk about it, you're welcome to talk about it outside this channel and Discord. So that's it. Nothing related to the Alex Jones trial issues because that is a hot topic for YouTube, and I don't want to get got for it. Thank you.
You've already settled that you do not want a hot topic of politics involved here, and we try to
Nobody
do that much as
there.
possible.
If anybody dare to type, if anybody dare to type the words related to the trial of Alex Jones, if anybody dare to do it, I'll block your ass. I'm not talking about you, Tommy. Now I'm talking about the chat box because I see Chris Berry like trying to be a smartass, and I mean, try me, Chris. Try me. Hello, Lubo.
I mean, we don't come here to talk about the hot topics that are going on CNN or MSNBC or we come here to talk about the stuff that pleases us and gets us like light entertainment and a little bit of education perhaps, but it should be fun and light conversation. And I know what you're going for, Jose, and I'm sorry for what I typed in the chat. I thought it was uncensored. I didn't understand that you changed that, over time because people were abusing it. So yeah, I'm sorry for that.
The boss has spoken. No more needs to be said.
Jose,
Chai, go ahead, man.
Didn't you tell Tess he needs to change his accent? I can make a word he say.
Thirst, we cannot understand you, man.
No, I'm going to change my accent as if I can understand what Chike is saying. You know what I mean? What kind of bloody accent that is? You know what I mean? I don't know. Where do you come from? You know what I mean? Poland, Germany, Switzerland, Norway? I don't know what it is. Come on.
You asked me where I'm from. I told you I'm from Israel. What? 2 days later, you forgot.
Why do I think you come from Norway or Germany then?
I don't fucking know, because you know what? You don't know what Norway people sounds like.
I don't know what I don't know. You know, I've already mentioned this in the chat before. I know what I know, and I don't know what I don't know. Okay. Can you understand what I'm saying now?
Oh man.
Just listen to the accent for a little while. You get used to it, and then you'll understand it. It's like listening to Shakespeare. It's like watching
Listen.
Shakespeare.
Listen, I like 20 years ago, I walked with a guy from India. He was in United States, but he was from India. At first, it was like Apu, the guy from The Simpsons. A word he said, I didn't understand. Every second word he said, I said, what? What? Excuse me, can you repeat it? After a while, I got it. Tess, I would never get. Never.
You will get me. Eventually, you will get me. Okay?
I'm too old. You don't teach old dog new tricks.
I'm 62. I can learn your accent. You can learn mine. Come on.
Anyway, this is a bit dull.
It is.
Titi guy, what is this video that you shared about, man?
Oh, so Gary
Really?
Wybanger's Gary Wybanger's just complaining that something about the direction the shadow has to come in from on the moon, and I just covered that in the video. If you model it in 3D using, I think I used Celestia, you can see the shadow can come in from the direction of the bottom or the top. So it's a very dumb.
You guys cannot
Did
hear
you
my.
Did you use
Sorry.
rubber bands?
When I modeled it,
I'm
did I
doing
use
this
rubber band?
Flutter style today, so this is the screen share of the video that we're watching in 4K quality, Flutter style.
Oh, it's terrific.
4K quality video, like
is
a
my-
Flutter. I'm doing it.
Yeah, my video is about the selenion. How do you pronounce it? Selenium eclipse?
Selenelian.
Selenelian, yeah.
Says we can call it Celine Dion, like so.
Celine Dion.
Let's call it Celine Dion so we don't get confused.
Yeah, easier to say, right?
Oh, there was my face.
I can read everything. I can read everything. Look, such high quality.
There's my face. That's me. Oh my god.
That's
I'm
TT guy. There you go.
outed. I'm outed.
This is
How you guys give me some feedback, guys, in the YouTube chat box. How do you like my new technique of screen sharing for you guys? Thank you very much. Like a flutter, JG is
Yeah,
here.
yeah, brilliant, man. I mean, this is absolute flat Earth proof right here. Look at the quality
Yes.
of it as well.
Good shit. This is some good shit right here, man. So proud of myself. Have you seen them? I've seen them screen sharing like this. Lots of them. It's so wrong, man. I'm sorry. I'm doing it you wrong. I'm doing it you dirty. TT guy with this screen sharing.
I feel the same way about TikTok, where everybody holds their phone vertical rather than horizontal, and it's like, why? Why?
Oh, maybe the issue is because I was using landscape
Great,
and
yeah,
not
yeah.
sideways like this. No, don't mess with it. Don't mess with it. Now all I need to do is broadcast from my car, and I'll be all solid, 100% flattered now. There you go. This is my fourth wall breaking right here today, guys. I did it. Good stuff. Hope you all enjoy that. There's some high quality shit going on right there. That's for you, Gary. See, you can do better. Gary, join us, man. You're off work now. It's 7 p.m. Come on. Talk to us.
There was a new guy joined last night after we closed the YouTube. can't remember his name. It started with a G, I think. And he hung about for a bit, and then Jin started ranting again, and he left for a bit, and then he came back in, and then he started copying Jin. No,
Shout
just
out to
saying.
the TT guy. TT guy, I hope that you're not mad at me. The way I was sharing the video, I hope that is because you dropped all of the sudden. But shout out to you, man. Thank you for creating stuff. The link to that video, if you want to watch it in real quality, is in the Dairy Boom sensor. Shout out to the TT guy.
Yeah, Gary, come on, join us. Tell us about surfaces and angular size. Come on, teach us something.
Perspective, that's what they're really good at. Perspective.
Oh, you know what? Because the way I was screen sharing, I was using just a flurf camera. So when I changed the direction, changed the orientation, it didn't reorient, because gravity is fake, right? The phones that you change the aspect and change and tilt it around, it will tweak, it will fix itself because of gravity. But the camera I was using is a flat earth camera. That's why it didn't do it, because gravity is fake. Thank you.
You didn't
Right.
set it for buoyancy. That's the problem. You've got to set it for buoyancy. You know.
You understand what I mean, Shag, right?
Yeah, I was about to
the
correct you.
camera-
What you're talking about.
All right, let's try this again.
Cookies, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up? When you're streaming from the camera, the ISP, the image processor in the camera, will decide what orientation the video stream will be in at the start of the recording, and it will not change the orientation of that recording while the recording is still going. But when you stop and start it again, then it will pick a new orientation if necessary. So when you're streaming from your camera, the orientation will be what it was when you started the stream, but then it won't adjust as you rotate.
Right. Cool.
I don't think you're right.
No, because I find
Christine,
that
the killer
sometimes when I
car.
shake,
Hold on,
shake my
there's.
camera,
This is very important. Christine the Killer Car showed up to say hey. Hey, Christine the Killer Car. I remember that movie in the 80s. Go ahead.
I was just going to say that sometimes when I'm doing up my camera, it won't orientate. If I get a shake, it reorientates and gives me from portrait to landscape. It just, I don't know if it's shaking it does anything. Where I'm turning it off and on, but sometimes it readjusts itself. Yeah.
Right. There are some angles where it will choose not to try and reorient. Like if you're pointing the camera down more than a 45-degree angle, and then you rotate it, you may not get a new orientation, greater than a 45-degree angle. So, I mean, it's up to the
so shaking it might be disturbing that and making it reorient. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it might give it just enough of an angle to decide, okay, maybe now's a good time to change it.
I got this image is from Earth is Life. Look at that GIF image. It's for you, Gary. I thought you would enjoy this. Couldn't get a better quality than the way I'm sharing right now. It's just in your wheelhouse right there, man. All nice and steady, 4K quality. How about that? What do you think, Doofus? You seen many flat earthers doing this, what I'm doing right now? They're good in it, huh?
Hold on, I switched away for a second. I'm sorry.
Doing the kind
screen
of screen
sharing with the
bullshit.
camera.
Yeah. Some
well-
bullshit that is, right?
I will give a couple of flat earthers credit for screen sharing by using an Android screen recording app. But then I'll take that credit right back away when they are recording the video, its
Like
audio
this.
through the phone's microphone, so it sounds like absolute
Yes.
garbage.
Indeed, man. It's shit.
Which is why some people, when they're making videos like this and they're doing it on a regular basis, they buy one of those like microphones that plug into your phone, and they can just clip it on the lapel and talk into the phone and record proper volume, proper sound, you know.
I smell food, and that's the problem of being outside. If somebody's cooking, I smell food.
Yeah, you'll be smelling beef cooking from miles away.
I know, yeah. And then I got the little fan over here blowing, blowing at me, grabbing all the airs from the outside. It's weird. It's crazy.
I had southern fried chicken, coated chicken tonight with roast potatoes that I made myself. You know.
All right, should we change for real screen share for a few minutes and share a few images before we get out of here and look at them? I think I'm gonna do that. First, we're gonna pull the one that I was sharing in a really shitty quality. And I need to stand it.
I got an
All
epilepsy
right.
warning on this one.
There you go. A lot better quality now. People is getting on YouTube, the interwebs.
Even your dog saying it was good quality, you know. Yeah.
Mandevil has a great idea. Take the camera with you and invite yourself into the neighborhood's kitchen. Free food for making them famous. Nice. I can do something like, like the uninvited guest. Change my page to the uninvited guest, the party crasher and stuff like that. The uninvited guest is a good idea, and just go around wherever I see people just in their houses, in their places, sitting and chilling and having beers and eating. I go like, "Hey, I'm here. All right, let's do it." It's I'll take one of those and just record them for my YouTube. That'll be so fucked up, man. Serve me more. Give me more food. I'm hungry. Thank you, man, Devil. I'll think about it. I want to live longer. I mean, I know that's not exactly the same idea that you gave me, but it just sparked that idea to be the uninvited guest, to go to everybody's parties and food and crash their festivities and just hang out with them. It doesn't have to be in their houses. It could be outside fishing or just walking about in the streets, standing in the corners, having a romantic dinner, and I'm just there, the uninvited guest. Me with my like a pole, one of those selfie sticks, the selfie stick with the camera. It's recording me everywhere, man.
Wasn't there
That
a
would be
movie like 10 years ago, the Party Crasher or the Wedding Crasher or something like
Wedding crash. Wedding crasher, I think, yeah.
I think it's been done to death already and they would kick you out, you know.
Yeah. That'll be fucking great idea, man. It's gonna be so many fails. Is the channel, the uninvited guest channel, could be all about failing at attempting to do that, to be the uninvited guest. Approaching the people and the stick, and they're like, "Get the fuck out of here! What the fuck? Who the fuck are you? Dude, get the fuck out of here! And you're not invited." Oh, okay, sorry. And just making a joke, and that's it. That's a video, rap.
Yeah, you could probably make a whole channel of how many times you get refused and how many times you actually get in. That would be, you know what I mean? Right? 1 in 10, that'd be great,
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I have to have a strong will to do that. I'm too respectful.
You'd have to what we call in Britain a brass neck. You know what I mean?
I am too respectful. I don't know. I don't think I can do it. I mean, it's in my mind. I could do it. Like, dude, I got the idea is there. I feel the fumes. I feel the excitement. But when I'm facing the situation, I'm too shy, too respectful to do that. That'd be crazy. And then use my hat, the hat that is all the way down, blocking my eyes. Oh, like a crazy, like a drug dealer or something. I should make the screen larger for Earth is Live. All right, Earth is. Got it. There you go. Look at that. That's for Gary right there.
What, has he got eye problems? I don't know what's going on.
Maybe he might have.
Or maybe he's got a phone with a very small screen on it or something, you know.
Mandevil don't tempt me. He say I got the personality to totally get away with it. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that in the next few days. Then let's see. Let's see what happens. Any of my neighbors. I'm gonna start walking around so they can start seeing my face a little more right here in my neighborhood, and then I'll be walking in with the camera one of the days. Yeah,
Yeah,
just record it to upload random shit.
but it's nice to chat to your neighbours. I mean, I know a lot of my neighbours. I don't know their names. I just call them mate, love. You know what I mean? Women I call, how you doing, love? And male guy, how you doing, mate? And I just walk around and chat to people, and very shortly, we're friends. You know what I mean? It's cool, you know.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard without a selfie stick thing, but I can do it just with my phone, just facing me the camera and just turning it around. I did. I think I can pull it off. All I have to do is to be more in than out. Is asking, hey, can I? Hey, what's up, neighbor? Can I record? Can I record this? And they say like, I don't care. I say, all right, then approach them. If they say yes, you're right. If they say no, no, you can't. If they're like mean it, I say, all right, then I walk away. But I gotta ask. That's the first question because I don't want to waste. And just, well, I think I shouldn't mention the camera because it's obvious that I'm recording. All right, I'll think about it. I don't have any flirt neighbors, but I think there's a lot of them are very chill out, very laid back. All right, and that's a Earth is Life's image. This is Tommy Gromvol's image right here.
Yeah, what is
Tommy, what's
that?
up?
What is the biggest green thing? What is that?
A titty of a green female giant. A titty of a green female giant, sideways, side view. A titty. Just the nip when cold. Now you know. The more you know.
It looks like it's like 180 meters high. That's a gigantic titi, you know what I mean? Like, oh.
Yeah, but we still need Gary's drawing for this observation Tommy's been asking for years.
Yeah, I must have
All
missed
right,
the show.
everybody, I haven't get any. Did I get a super chat earlier? I don't think I know I got $10 by Humongous in PayPal. I don't know if I got any super chat, but if anybody would like to hit me up, feel free to do so. PayPal or super chat, I'm here. I'll take it. Boom. I don't know if I'm gonna do a show tomorrow. Is fight night. I might do one earlier, shorter, like an hour, around noon or something, an hour or two. I might do a show. Why not? I've been very steady there for the past. I think started on Monday, and this is the 5th day in a row. So I think I'm gonna try to be like this, more consistent. If there's no plan, like every single day, well, it is what it is. Let it be myself and whoever you guys want to join. It's always fun discussion, fun conversation. If you guys got topics to bring up, bring it, and let's. I don't know if you want to make fun of somebody specific, do so. Take the floor. If you want to share the video clip or something, feel free to do so. I'll entertain you. Shout out to Big Blue. He's been sitting here quiet, just as a background noise. I appreciate it, Blue. Your presence here in the Discord land.
Yeah, thanks, Jose. Just thought I'd drop in for a minute.
Yeah, thanks, man. It's been a laid back, a chill stream so far.
Real stream?
Shield stream. Yeah, with a C, not with an S.
Okay.
Or is it? Or is it?
Yeah.
We did
Well, I mean,
spend a
what's-
lot of time talking about social media and stuff like that in movies rather than flat Earth because there's no flat earthers about that. I don't know, they're all on sabbatical or something. I don't know.
Oh, I found something. I found something good. Go ahead, Doofus. You first. Go for me.
Well, I mean, there was that meme I posted earlier. That's why we got on the topic about the shadow of the moon. I mean, these are active discussions that are occurring at the same time that this show is going on. So, I mean, they're around. They just don't want to be here.
This image, I got it. But yeah, first time I'm sharing that one today. Lunar eclipse, January 31st, 2018, in the left. Oh, this is a meme by a flat earther that they don't understand.
Yeah. The moon's position relative to the horizon tells you nothing about which direction the shadow will come from. It could come from any direction because the moon and the sun have positions that are independent of each other. They, for some reason, think the moon and the sun move as a unit or something.
Yeah, they have this idea that the moon and the sun are mostly opposite each other, and yet can't tell why the moon gets underneath the sun when it's blocking the sunlight out from shining on the Earth. And this, obviously, the moon's above the sun, but maybe it's just perspective. I don't know.
All right. Well, in this case, the moon is approaching one of those nodes. I didn't check which one. Either it's the ascending or the descending node. At a slightly offset angle. It's not precisely at a zero inclination from the ecliptic. It's just a little bit off. That shadow is coming from a direction that is actually predicted to occur on the actual globe model. What they think, however, is that it should always come from some specific direction close to the horizon. And of course, that's not the globe model. They always need to take the globe model, or they always need to take what they think is the globe model, which ends up not being the globe model, and try to debunk that instead of trying to debunk the actual globe model. And this is another example of that.
Yeah, they like to debunk straw men rather than actual real physics.
Well, I have a hard time with the idea that the moon's orbital plane is tilted with respect to the ecliptic.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
primary issue here.
That's
Yeah.
that's the primary malfunction, and because of that, that means the moon could be ascending into the Earth's shadow or descending down into the shadow. So it can come from lots of different directions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if they took this image, if the moon was ascending into the ascending node prior to actually reaching that node, you could take this image from the northern hemisphere and it would look different than what you see from the southern hemisphere because field rotation.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah, it's an interesting one about where the shadow come in and exits. But I mean, if you just want to see it as a just one way straight go, like the Earth is just rotating in a specific, like always, never changing. And if the moon is just rotating around, never changing, you might have a problem. But the angle, the declination angle of the Earth and the rotation, and then the moon, just going around in different wobbling, all this kind of shit, you're gonna have a lot of variables to look at. It's not like you just looking at a fan just blowing air at you. It's gonna be, I mean, it's a lot of factors that need to be taken account.
Right. This is a 3D problem, not a 2D problem. And flat earthers already have a problem thinking in 2D, so 3D is right out of the question.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mentioned to the person that posted this meme that if they
hold on a second. Flat
it's just a final it's just a final point. It's just one final tiny point. I mentioned to the person that posted this meme that if they wanted to see why this eclipse happened in precisely the way that it did, they can open up Stellarium or Celestia and see where everything is in relation to each other to see exactly how that shadow arrived at where it arrived. They, of course, won't do this, but it's out there.
They have
Okay.
problems
Okay,
working
wait,
a
wait,
mobile
wait,
phone.
wait,
They're
wait.
not going to be able to
Just,
work sterarium, you know.
I
It's
wanted
check.
to correct you, Doofus. Flat Earthers has problem thinking. No need to
Okay.
add 2D, 3D, or anything.
Okay, that works.
That's the good one. Great clarification from Shaik.
Well, that picture that you're showing is actually one of the earliest reasons that mankind started thinking that, you know, this thing we live on must be a sphere.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing else makes that shape.
Yeah, it was among the list of things that Aristotle was talking about, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it was. Absolutely.
These people don't believe in Aristotle or any of the ancient giants that we've
First, you did it
expanded
again.
our knowledge on
You did it
shoulders.
again.
Sorry?
You did it again. You did it again. The only thing that you needed to say is these people don't believe. That's it. Don't add any more. Thank you, Shaik.
Okay, okay.
That's a
I mean,
good. Right, Shaik? Did I get it right?
I don't know about the belief.
Thirst wanted to go on and what they believe. Flat earthers don't believe in Aristotle. No, flat earthers just don't believe in anything. I mean, they actually do believe in their bullshit. Yeah.
The thing
Sorry.
is, all the things they say, we know, like level is flat and all this stuff. People knew that that's not true over 2,000 years ago. They stuck in a very deep past.
Is it true that Aristotle is CGI?
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Well, I'll help you.
That's definitely CGI.
Let me ask you again. Is it true that Aristotle is CGI? I don't know, man. This could be a physical statue with CGI complementing it.
That's the thing. I mean, even if you take that some of the drawings and no, the carvings that we have of ancient people, if you think that that's what they actually look like, or is it just the way that the artists who carved it made them look better? Who knows? They might have had a bigger nose, a small nose, you know, an eye above the other. You know, they might have balanced out these features to make it look better. You know, we don't know what they look like. We can only go that, yeah, this is a representation, but it's not perhaps a true representation of what they look like, you know?
do you think maybe like sculptures of Romans could possibly have been romanticized?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Just like Christians
Somebody
romanticize
got it.
Jesus as being a white man from the Middle East.
Good picture impersonation there. God is here. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm having a snack. Gotti, go ahead, man.
Go ahead and what?
What do you
Go
think
ahead.
about?
He
Hold
did
on.
it.
What do you think? What do you think about Uncle Aristotle? Go ahead.
I don't think about Aristotle. I could care less what anybody back then said about anything,
Nice.
if they did.
Even
Right.
about Jesus.
Well, yeah, there were some people back
No, we
then
got
that did care
plenty. We got plenty of copies of the scriptures.
Well, I
Right,
mean, that's
so
you caring about what they said back then.
No, I do believe in the Bible, but Aristotle, who knows?
right. So you believe Jews now. Anyway, Gary, tell us what is an angular size? What is your idea of angular size?
The way we see something.
So you contradict yourself now.
No, I didn't.
Because you said it's not what we see.
Okay,
Let's
say we're standing up.
Hold on,
Chaiki, you want an answer?
Angular size. You
Chaiki,
said angular
quiet.
size is
Okay, I'm
going
gonna go away if Chaiki doesn't let me talk.
Go fucking
Okay,
away if you
goodbye.
want to. Don't go into my words. You said angular size is really always the same, but we see
No,
it differently.
The
That's
actual
what you
angular
saw. You
size.
want
If
me
I'm
to bring
standing
it?
next to,
Chai,
I'm standing
Chai,
next
you
to a
gotta finish.
car. It's got one angular size. If it reality is the angular size never changes, just the way we see it based on it moving further away. That's what my definition.
When you're farther away, the angular size definitely changes.
But not the actual angular size. If you were next to it,
Define
it has a
angular
size.
size.
Yes, the
The
actual
square- the
angular
squares-
size does change.
The squares in my video have a size, but if you move away from them, the angular size changes, but not the actual size. That's what
Okay,
I'm
there you
talking
go.
about.
Now you're getting
We
closer.
That's what I
didn't
said
talk
the whole
about
time.
actual size. We talk about angular size.
Yes, the angular size will be
I
one
asked
when you're
you-
closer to the actual size when
I
you're close
asked
to it,
you.
right? Like the building, and then when you move away, it changes. It has a
I
different
asked
angular
you.
size, even though the actual size remains the same.
I asked you at 550. Did you say
Now
that
you're getting
angular
closer.
size are the same? And you
Of what?
said
Yeah, the squares, they were the same.
yeah, and you said in reality yes. How we see them, no.
That's exactly right.
That's not.
That's exactly what I just said again.
Exactly wrong.
That's not how.
No, that's exactly right. Everything has an actual size.
Angular size.
Distance changes the angular size we see it in. The space.
We
The visual
didn't talk
space
about
we see it in.
actual size. The word
Okay,
actual
Chaiki,
does not
you're
appear
nitpicking at
in this
nothing.
thread.
You're
Notice
nitpicking at
that
nothing, Chaiki.
Gary,
You're
the word
nitpicking at
actual
absolutely
does
nothing,
not
Chaiki.
appear in this thread.
Chaiki,
Okay,
you're nitpicking
if it's
at
nothing, then just say, "Whoops, I messed up." That's it.
I didn't mess up. I didn't mess up.
You continue.
Everything has an actual angular size, right?
What is the
Everything
actual
has-
angular size?
When you're right next to it, the actual angular size.
When you write X, so it is the right angular
Yeah, and then when you
size.
move away,
How do you measure it?
changes, but the size of the car doesn't change sizes when it moves away, does it?
Right, that's actual size doesn't change, but
That's
angular
right.
size,
That's
angular
exactly what I was
size,
saying.
but angular size does change, Gary.
Yes, but when you're right next to it, the angular size is
know what the
almost
size-
what you would call normal, regular, the actual size. As it moves away, it changes. Yes.
Gary, when I'm
No.
against something
Okay,
right
I'm
next
not
to
going to
it,
sit here and
its
nitpick
angular
over
size is
something that everybody knows
180
I'm correct.
degrees.
No, that's the
You-
point
of course
here.
you're always
Not everybody
correct.
knows that you're correct because you're actually wrong.
I'm not wrong.
Right? You can say, Gary.
I would have
you
said
can
the
say
opposite,
you
and
can
everybody
say
would have said, "Oh,
yeah,
you know what?
listen
If I
very-
would have said what you
listen
guys say,
very
you know what
carefully.
everybody would
Gary,
say? You know what
Gary,
everybody
come
would
on.
say?
Come on,
Everybody
man.
would
Gary,
say, Gary thinks things
Gary,
actually shrink
Gary,
in size.
hello.
That's what you guys do. You guys will
Can
take
you hear
anything
that
we
I was
say
already
and turn it
talking?
into the other thing. It doesn't matter
Did
what
you
we say.
hear that I was already talking before you started, though?
Talk and
Did
let
I
talk,
care?
Gary. Gary, you
didn't
talk,
actually
let
care.
talk. Talk and let talk
Okay,
is the
so-
only rule here, man.
So you could say the actual size didn't change. You would be correct. You could say the angular size did change as I moved away. That would also be correct. You cannot say the actual angular size didn't change as I moved from one place to another. That is incorrect.
Yeah, but the whole time I was saying the actual size is one thing, how we see it is another from distance. That's what I said, which is exactly what you're saying.
Well, then read the comment.
You guys
It's
are
on the
being
Jose
nitpicky
stream,
over
and that's also
absolutely
been
nothing
posted.
because that's all you
Well,
guys have left. Your
okay,
model is destroyed,
okay.
man.
Maybe
Your model is a
I'm wrong,
joke.
Gary. Maybe I'm wrong. Point the word actual in this thread.
You know what?
It's
I
Not a very
won't
funny,
long.
now,
right?
just
Because it's
because you're
not
being an
there,
ass. I'll
Gary.
just keep it the way I said it because it was perfectly normal and perfectly
Because
okay.
you said angular size. You never said actual size.
Okay, when you're same thing, and you knew what I meant. You're just being a nitpick.
Now
Not
you
the
could
same
say
thing.
you could
It
say
is the
meant
same
actual
thing.
size and leave it with that,
If I would
Gary.
have said
But
anything
okay,
else, then you would have said Gary thinks the actual size they actually shrink. That's what you guys do. It doesn't matter what a flat earther
you
says.
read my
You guys
mind.
will twist it and turn it into something we didn't say, and
You
that's what you're
read my
doing right
mind,
now.
man. He
Yeah,
said
I am.
I meant actual size. We would end it there.
Well, maybe you should be more clear how you want things said because nobody even understands you half the
I
time,
want it
Mikey.
You
said
wrote it
as
in
they
text,
should
it's
be
clearer.
said.
It
Most of the
can't be
people in here don't
mistaken
even
for
know what you're
anything else
talking
because
about
it's
half
in
the
text,
time.
Gary.
You're just like Lael almost, except for Lael, we can at least understand most of the time, even though he doesn't make sense. That's the same way with you, Chaiki.
Hey,
Half the
Gary.
time, nobody knows what you're saying.
Gary, I got a
Yes.
question for
Yeah,
you.
I got to keep my voice down because my neighbors are in the backyard and I don't want to disturb them.
What is the field of view of a human being?
It's wherever you're directly looking. But when I'm talking about
No.
field of view, whenever I'm talking about field of view, I'm talking about looking 90 degrees from perpendicular, which means
What
I'm looking towards the horizon.
That's not a
Mhm.
field of view, dude.
again?
That is your
What is the field of
wherever
view?
direction you're looking at is your field of view. But whenever I'm using it,
Oh,
whenever I'm in my arguments, I'm talking about 90 degrees from my perpendicular because I'm always talking about the horizon. So just know that's what I'm talking about when I say it. Field of view is you have a direct line of sight and then you have a peripheral around it, and no
okay.
matter what
What
direction you look at.
You're getting
But your
what
closer.
field of view, but as far
what
as everyone goes with the horizon, everything, no matter which direction you're looking, everything that moves away from you is moving towards that horizon, and
what
it's compressing in towards it.
okay? What angles is the human being? What field of view is that for a human being? There's two: vertical and horizontal.
Yeah, you mean what you can barely see anything but can't decide what it is, or stuff that you can actually see but it's still kind of blurry?
What angles are those?
I would say it's more like 45 in each direction. That you can actually really
I
know what's
will
going
lay
on.
out the issue
So
from
you
the
think we
Direct
can
outset.
only
line,
see
That
direct
loss of
line, direct line of
information
sight
at
is
our
the only thing
horizon
you
is
have
either
clear vision on.
an
Direct line
optical
of sight is the
phenomenon?
only thing you can see clearly. Everything else,
okay?
if you pay attention, everything else blurs out as it moves away from the center of your straightforward line of sight. Just try it. Look at try to see what your peripheral looks like, and everything is blurred except for your direct line of sight.
Gary,
That's not
hold
what
on.
field of view means.
Wait.
That's it. Your
Before you
field of
start
view
talking,
is what you're looking at.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna
that's not what
The
field of
direction
view
you're
means.
looking.
You can move your eyes left to right and up and down, and that's what
If you
field of
move
view
your
means.
eyes up or down, you
What can
changed
you
your field of
actually bring
view.
into
That's
what can
direct
you
line of
actually
sight.
bring into
Field of view
focus?
has to do with your
Is what
direct
they're
line of
talking
sight and the
about.
peripheral around it.
hold on, please. Hold on, please. Gary, what angle, left to right, can human beings see? What is the angle?
It's not 180 degrees if that's what you're wanting.
Okay, what is it then?
I don't know. You can get different answers from different people. You can read different sites where they're talking about
Is it
vision.
45
They all say
degrees?
something slightly different. I say that your good field of view is 45 degrees from
You're
top to
wrong.
bottom or side to side. That's where you have actually good definition of what you can see. Is about that space. Everything outside that, it's blurry. You can't even unless somebody tells you or you shift your eyes to look around to get the whole picture, which is what most people do without even thinking about. Everything else will be blurry. As once it starts moving away from direct line of sight, everything starts to blur. Just try looking at one single flower and then see how much detail you can see on the flowers all around it. You can see the one really clear. 'Cause I'm looking at a
Okay,
flower right now, but the ones around it,
rambling.
they're blurry unless I shift my eyes towards them. But my
Gary, you're
field of
Gary,
view is
rambling.
based on my direct line of sight.
the
You're
thing you're
rambling,
describing
Gary.
already has a term. Do you know what the fovea? Well, I don't even ask because I know whatever. The foveated vision that we have, there's already a term for that. You don't have to make up a new term. Field of view encompasses peripheral vision as well.
Yes, I encompassed it, but I said the only thing you can see in your field of view that's halfway clear is about 45 degrees up and
Listen.
down and side to side
Listen,
from your
we don't care what's
going away
clear
from your
or not.
90.
We don't care
But
what's
we already
clear or
have
not.
definitions for terms. You can't
Okay, well, your
change
field
those
of view has
definitions.
to do with your direct line of sight, just like I said,
The
and you
field
know
of
it.
view is not what you can read. Is what
Nothing
you
to
The
do with
field of
it.
view is
I got it.
what you
see.
can
On my screen.
see in your direct line of
No,
sight.
there's
This
Gary
is,
You know
vision.
what
this
it
is
Your
what,
field of
hold
view.
on,
That's your
guys.
field
This
of
is what
view.
Gary say we see
It
us.
includes
Gary think this
peripheral.
is how we see us. So I got it on screen right now. This is how Gary think we look at things as. Go ahead, guys.
Yeah, that's what you see when you look straight ahead. Your field of view is when you look left and right and up and down, and it's 120 degrees.
No, because then you're shifting. Your field of view is your direct line of sight,
You know what
and
you're
the
fucking
peripheral
idiot,
to
you
it.
know what I
If
mean?
you shift your eyes, you have a completely new field of view.
Gary,
No, you don't. You can only see so far left and so far right. You can't
That's
see anymore
right.
without
So
turning
you
your
shift
head.
your
I'm
eyes, which
talking
gives
about
you a
moving
different
your
field of
eyes up
view.
and down and left and right.
It's
Your field of
pretty
view,
clear. You can only
if
see
you're
straight
walking
ahead. You can't
straight,
see
you look
behind
straight
you.
ahead and move your eyes, it's 120 fucking degrees. That's it. No more, no less.
individual eye has a horizontal
Calm
field of
down.
view.
You're gonna have a
Wait,
heart attack.
Gary's quiet for a second. Each individual eye has a horizontal field of view of about 135 degrees and a vertical field of view of just over 180.
You don't have a vertical field up and down of over
Yes, you
180.
do.
You do not.
You can see when you flex
I got
your
my hand pointing directly over my head. I cannot see my hand.
right because your
No.
eyebrows are in the way, Gary. You
No,
can
no,
see
you
when
do.
you
No, my
flex.
eyebrows aren't in the
You can
way. You
see-
don't have a over 180
Gary,
degrees up
Gary,
and down. Find that.
Gary,
Find
you
a
can
quotation
see-
for that. You won't find
For
one.
fuck's sake, Gary. You can
Calm
see when
down.
you flex your Gary. You can see when
down.
you flex your eyebrows. Gary, stop it. Stop being a child for a second and wait for somebody else to finish talking. You can see when you flex your eyebrows, even when you're looking straight forward. You can see in your vision that your eyebrows are moving. You have greater than 180-degree vertical field of view.
No, you don't. You only have 120 degrees up and down and back, left to right.
Yeah,
you can-
you're actually
you can
correct.
literally
You're actually
see
correct.
your
means field of
eyebrows
view is
moving.
120 degrees. You know what I mean?
But you can literally see your eyebrows moving when you move them.
I'm sorry,
even if you're looking
cannot
straight
see
forward.
directly over your head, and that would be 180 degrees directly down at your feet and directly over your
Your
head. You can't
eyebrows
see
are
your
in the
feet.
way,
If you look
Gary.
straight forward, you can't see your feet and you can't see over your head. I'm sorry, you don't have 180-degree vision no matter
Your
what you
cheeks
say.
are in the way.
See
Okay.
over
I'm
your
sorry, no.
head.
Oh my God! That's a
Do you-
whole point. You
hold on
can't see
first.
if you
Forward,
hold
can you
your
see your
steady.
Gary,
Wait,
did you
wait, wait,
say
wait.
see? Did you say see? You can't see over your head. No wonder why you can't see over your head.
So here's how you
No,
can
you,
test
you
it.
can't see your feet. If you look straight forward, you can't even see your feet.
Because your
Gary.
cheeks are in the way.
No, your cheeks are not in the way.
Yeah,
Gary,
you can
here's how
see your own
And-
cheeks. That's
and
the
even if-
reason
even
why
if we
people
wanna-
use
hey,
blackout
even
on
if you
their
wanna-
cheeks.
Even if you want to say that, like your eyebrows or your cheeks, that means you don't have 180-degree vision, just like you're trying to claim. Something's
Your eyes
blocking
do.
that, so you
And
don't.
Your eyes do.
I'm sorry, you
Your
don't.
cheeks
No,
is
you
in the
don't.
way. It doesn't
Even your
change
other
the
guy,
fact that your eyes
even your
have
other
a
guy
field of
says you
view.
can only see about 120, and all those outside parts are just blurred. You can't see
You
any
can
detail.
see them. You can
You
see
can't
them.
really. You can just see there's something there, but you
Don't
don't
say
know
you
what's
can't
there.
really. It's like my child when my
No,
child
you
says,
really
"I
can't."
didn't really," but they
You
did.
really, no, you really can't. It's going to be blurry. Your direct line of sight is the only thing that's absolutely clear. That's why when you look right at something and focus on it, you can see it way more clearly, right? Because you're directly looking at one particular thing.
not know what peripheral vision
Everything
is?
around it, everything else, as soon as it gets away from it, the angles
Gotti.
start becoming more shallow and it
Gotti.
gets blurry.
Bebol was saying something and you talked over him. You were done. Bebol started
Everybody.
speaking and you interrupted.
Do you not know what peripheral vision is?
Yes, I know what peripheral. I said, but the only peripheral that you can
That-
actually make out detail is about 45 in each direction. Sure, you can see blurs on the outside, but you can't see it at 180. Obviously, even your other guy says that. So you can't see 180 to the sides or 180 top to bottom.
Gary,
Can't.
that is all included in your field of vision. All
I
that
know
blurry-
that. I understand that.
Oh.
And I'm just saying, but you're only your direct line of sight is your field of view, and in the
No, it's
peripheral
not.
around it. Yes,
No,
it
it's
is.
not.
Yes, it is.
Your direct line of sight is not
Okay, I
your
can't
only.
see what's. I cannot see what's behind me. Can you see behind you? Unless you turn around and change your field of view.
We're talking about 180 degrees.
No,
That's
no.
not
Can you see what's behind you
Yeah, that's
without
No.
turning
180
around
degree
and
field of
changing
view
your
is
field
not
of view?
behind you, Gary.
So you don't have a 360 degree field of
Gary,
view. You don't have over a 180. Definitely.
We're shooting 180.
You don't have a 180.
Horizontally, yeah, actually.
No, you
Here's how
don't.
Put your arms out. Left
Come
to
on,
right,
you can go look up all this stuff. I've looked all this stuff up.
Gary,
You cannot see 180
Hey,
degrees up or
your
down or
eye
side to
has more
side.
than 200 degrees field of view.
Oh no, it doesn't.
Yes, it is.
It does
It's
not.
published,
Here,
man.
So you're
look at the
saying
image I
so you got
posted.
eyes that your eyes are on the side of your head?
No,
Gary,
Are
the
they
eye,
offset?
yeah,
eyes-
one
You
eye.
got like bug eyes that you got one
One
looking
eye.
off to the left and one looking off to the right.
wait, can I please say
One
something
eye.
quick, please, without you interrupting? Gary, here's how you can test this, right? Put your arms out at arm's length, right? And then put them like slightly behind you. And then move it just until you can see it. And then do it on the other side. And then see
Yeah,
what angle.
okay. I'm not 180 degrees and I still can't see my hands.
Or maybe
Yeah,
that's
you
because
can
you have
move
a
his eyes. Oh wait, fuck's
Now
sake.
it's about
Gary,
it's probably about
fuck's sake, Gary.
one.
Don't be an asshole. He's doing that, but he's not looking to any side. He just got his eyes open wide, looking forward. He's not even trying to look to the sides.
Right, you can still do it while looking forward. If you
180
put
degrees
little-
or 200
Yeah.
degrees, like
If you
Tyson
put-
said, up or
if you
down
put
to the
little-
sides. It's not possible.
Okay, if you put little blinking lights in your hands and have them out there straight
You'll
out to the
see it.
side, you'll still be able to see it blink while you're looking
Yeah,
straight
you'll see
forward.
It's not over 180 degrees.
Yes, with your hands all the way
No.
out to the side.
No, you
180
won't.
degrees.
No,
you
you
will
won't.
see the light
No,
And you definitely
in
won't.
your
And you
hand
definitely won't up or
as you're
down,
looking straight
which
forward.
is even worse. Which
How
you
about you
claimed
try
you
it?
could.
How about you try it?
You try it. You can't. Find me an article. Put one in the thing that says you can see over
there's-
180 degrees up to the sides or up and
I
down.
just did.
Yeah,
It's been posted in
I've
the
been
chat several
posting-
times, Gary.
I have been posting images with it, and there's Wikipedia articles that also talking about the field of view. It's all kinds of information about it. I mean, a lot of it. There's a lot of it.
Yeah, I found a lot too, and I'll find one now.
Well, you're a flat earther. Can you do research
200, between 200 and 200
without cherry picking?
degrees.
Can you do research, non-cherry picking research? Go ahead, man. I know you know how to say no a lot, but can you do actual research?
Actually, here's the better test. You can be looking straight forward and have somebody else independently flash a light on and off and you can tell that buddy when you see the light flashing on and off, and you'll find that it's just a tiny bit over 180 degrees field of view that you can discern whether or not you see that light source.
Exactly.
You like this
Very
image on screen right now.
I have a better one. Go and do a visual field test. They'll tell you exactly how much you can see.
Now here's a good question for you, Gary. Does that change when you look at the ground?
Your field of view is the direction your eyes are looking.
Does the human field of view change when you look at the ground?
When you look at the ground, your field of view, the center of it is at the ground where you're looking.
But does that mean I
The
can't
direct
see
line
the
of sight is always going to be the center of your field of view. So yes, your field of view changes when you look at the ground.
But then it would mean I wouldn't be able to see the ground.
Why wouldn't you be able to see the ground if you're looking at the ground, idiot?
Because you're claiming that the ground is cutting off my field of view.
Not if you're looking down at it.
Good one.
Oh, if you're talking about the field of view at the horizon, I thought you meant like looking down at your feet.
Gary,
That's
we're
the
talking
claim,
about,
isn't it?
Gary,
What?
we're talking about the field of
Wait.
view.
I'm with
What
B-Ball.
everyone on this planet called the field of
I'm
view.
talking to B-Ball right now. I'm
Not
not going to
Gary.
answer your question. I'm going to answer B-Ball's when
Yeah, but
he asks the
still,
question.
okay, but perfect, Gary. Thank you for saying that.
I
Gary,
got to keep my voice down. I got
thank you,
neighbors in the backyard.
thank you for saying that, Gary. Shaik, can you say your statement because Gary
Okay.
interrupted?
You know what? He can
I
say
said-
it, but I won't
I said-
listen to it.
It's very simple.
Okay, Jack.
We're
if you don't
talking
listen to
about,
the question,
Hold
Jack,
on,
go
Bibo.
ahead.
Shaik, go ahead.
hold on. We talk about the field of view, what everyone else aside Gary talk about when they say field of view.
Oh, he dropped. Gary left. Rage quit.
Yeah.
Did you rage
He
quit?
didn't like. He didn't. Yeah, he didn't like that. He had to be quiet while somebody was talking. He rage quit. I mean, it's the only ways that we can talk about each other. From now on, I'm gonna have to heavily moderate Gary when somebody need to. When he's done, Gary is done saying his statements and his answers and his questions. He needs to be moderated in order for others to talk. But he was being he was being quiet. I had to put a muzzle in his mouth so he can be shut the fuck up for a minute while Shaik say what he had to say, and he ran away. Ran away. Sorry.
Because
Well,
he
he had to-
always
Gary, last point. Gary, if you're listening here, I got a muzzle in my pockets for every single show that I do live. And if you decide to join in, I'm gonna have that motherfucker on hand. I'm gonna muzzle you up. Thank you. Go ahead.
We had to make a point to say that, and loudly so nobody else could talk, that he won't listen to Chaiki just to interrupt the conversation, which is not helpful.
Well, it's the second time he do it today. He make up his own terms, and we need to know what is Gary talking about. No, there are things that we commonly talk about. We all understand them, and if Gary don't understand them, he can make new words if he wants.
Shout out to it with boom. Blue Marble Science. Gary didn't like that he was being moderated. It's kind of it saddens me.
No, I don't like to be motivated, but I want rage quit.
But you know how to behave yourself, Blue. What do you think, man?
Well, not always, but I want rage quit.
Times.
I don't know. It's just kind of funny, I guess. That's always the way Gary is, though. You know what you're going to get. And when Gary shows up, that's what you're going to get, no matter what. Gary does not know how to behave.
He's got the knowledge that he needs everybody else to know, and everybody is less important than him. That's his opinion, anyway.
I gotta be very careful now because he told me he can mute me too. Ooh, I'm afraid.
Well, you moderated me, Jose, and I'm not complaining. I understand that, you know.
I'm moderators all the time too. Shit.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm happy with that because you're the moderator, so I accept it. You know what I mean?
I mean,
Them's the
what
rules.
what is so hard about talk and let talk? I mean, if you want to talk, that's your prerogative. But I'm not going to allow it here. This is
What-
talk and let talk. You know,
And
you don't know the first half part.
What's more, he asked, what are you talking when you say field of view? I was answering him what we talk about when we say field of view. Field of view, the term that everyone used as a field of view.
Yeah,
Gary is 90 degrees at the center of your eye.
I was thinking more of it. What is a a normal human being with normal two eyes? What is their normal ability with their head held steady to look left and right and up and down? And as far as I know, I mean, my numbers might be out of date. I see some people saying 150, but yeah, it's about 120 degrees where you can see clear, and then you've got maybe another, sort of like 20, 30 degrees on each side, which is blurry, but you can detect color and movement, but you're not going to see clear because your eye can't move far enough, So yeah, it's about 120 degrees with clear, what would you call it? Two eyes, being able to see with two eyes and focus on things, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay, I gotta say something.
Binocular. Yeah.
I am a cyborg from the future with the power to take away speech. I am the moderator, and my mute is bigger than yours, and I know how to use it. I know how to work it. Thank you.
Yeah, I know you muted me, and I didn't get upset about it because I know you're the moderator, and from the future, who controls everything.
All right. Then, of course, we're all aware of what Gary's talking about. When he's changing which way he's looking, he's changing his line of sight. But the field of view itself is not changing because field of view is an angular measure, and that doesn't change.
Mhm.
He could have
Well,
just said, he could have just agreed with us, like, okay, you're changing your line of sight, but the field of view stays the same. But he won't do that because he has his own terms and he's got his channel built on him using his terms the way he wants to use them rather than the way they're actually defined.
no, that's the problem. Gary's got his own definition for everything.
Isn't that always the way with flat earthers, though?
It's the way it is with a lot of them.
Oh, yeah. The word belief is a common one. But I mean, that extends outside the flat earth community too, where people don't understand what belief is actually defined to be.
Yeah. I understand it. As I say, my understanding of the a normal human's field of view may have changed over the years because my understanding of 120 degrees might be out of date now. There might have, things change. People have done more studies, they've learned more, and my data might be out of date. I understand that. But he was just adamant that, no data was any good for him, Yeah.
Shout out to Tweet.
Oh, she's around. Okay.
We may not be able to read newspaper on the side of our eyes, but if some, I don't know, a car coming is about to hit us, we will be able to avoid it.
Yeah, as I'm saying, you might not be able to focus up, but you see the motion, you know what I mean? And that attracts you to turn your head and focus on it, but your actual focus is, roughly, 120 to 150 or something like that. You might have 180 detection of movement, but, that makes you, turn and focus on it, you know what I mean? So, yeah. But if you're not moving your head and you're just using your eyes, going back and forth, it's smaller than 180, I think.
Oh man, Tweet is one of the best responsible trolls out there. Tweet keep it real always. I appreciate her feedback. It's funny. She criticized the shit out of me when I flipped from flat earther to the globe. She was, oh my god, she's like, oh my god, there's Jose doing his rounds. I'm sick and tired of hearing him. This motherfucker just looking down for clicks and views and fame. Oh, there's Jose again. I just puke a little bit in my mouth. Shout out to Tweet. She's still hanging around. Big supporter of the channel, of course. Boom!
You never know. Maybe one of these days she'll be like you and she'll hear something that makes her change her mind,
Good times, good time. I'm something of a scientist myself.
I'm nothing of a scientist, I'm just a guy who learned a lot of crap through my life and I don't know anymore what anything means, to be honest with you.
And I got a message for Gary Weibenga. If you're listening, tantrum responsibly, Gary. Tantrum responsibly. Thank you.
That's a nice one.
Whoa, we got our first super chat of the night, and it's the big one, $10 by RT96. Thank you for the $10, RT. Been really busy this summer and haven't been around. Glad to see the boom still going strong. I'll be back soon. Thank you, RT96. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you for hanging in there, man. Do your thing. Take care of your personal life and your family and all the good stuff. And we are here, man. We ain't going nowhere. Ooh, that scares me to say that. I know I want to go somewhere. Boom. Shout out to RT. All right, we got Gary's definition of Gary's definition. So I'm gonna put him up on screen. Gary, rejoin, man. So I cannot mute you, but you have to talk. You have to let talk other people, man. I know you have your statements, and people think you're long-winded, and I think too. But I let you speak, man. But when someone start to speak that you don't want to address them or listen to them, you don't have to talk over them. The audience still want to hear what they have to say. I still want to hear what they have to say. I mean, I'm sorry, but it's not your call to about who will be heard or not. People want to hear you or not, I let you speak. People, I mean, you want to hear others or not, I let them speak. So I'm kind of the arbiter over here. So if you want to play the game, you want to play the game by the rules, bro. Boom. Doofus, what do you think? Those definitions on screen in relation to what he was talking about.
Oh, I mean, the definition that he posted doesn't really disagree with anything we've been saying anyway. It's all about when he's using it to say that the field of view changes when you look in a different direction. That's not entirely accurate. Your line of sight is changing. Your field of view is the angular measure of each extent, and that's just an angular measurement. That's it.
He could have just Googled a normal human being's field of view, and it wouldn't involve a camera then, you know what I mean? And then we could get a more definitive view of it, you know.
Do you know what I found? Changing shifts for a few minutes before we get out of here because I'm about to wrap it up. There was an Artemis thing going on in the NASA, right? I mean, I think for those who follow, I would just recommend it related to the upcoming moon missions. And there was a question I asked. There was not a lot of people in the chat box, and there was actually the NASA channel. It was answering questions. So I typed something. I typed the question: when will human walk on the moon? And I wasn't tagged. I didn't get an direct answer to the question, but there was an answer to the previous person when they asked when will the main mission be on the way to the moon or something, and they gave and that NASA posted a link. It said, click on this link for all the information about the upcoming manned missions to the moon. So I clicked that link and I went over there, and it took me to the NASA official website on the Artemis, which let me see if I can find NASA Artemis. Should be NASA.gov Artemis program. Let me see this. I'll share the screen in a second. I'm sharing. There you go. No. Fuck. Somebody have a direct link for the Artemis page over here on NASA. Now, my point is that it was there was not an answer to my question. Yeah, there's the answer to my question doesn't exist any longer. It used to exist. The answer to my question used to exist, and in the link that I click, it doesn't exist anymore, unfortunately. So I don't know. I'm a little disappointed for that. Very disappointed for that. Actually, I think this is the page. Let's see. Might be. I'm still sharing the screen. So, no. Artemis, not it. I need the page .gov/Artemis, maybe. Let's see. Yeah, this is it. I was linked. My question was when, as for a date or a year or something, when will humans walk on the moon? And I was given this link, and anywhere in this page, it gives me a when. So I was very disappointed. Anybody's thoughts? I'm gonna share this link. If anybody want to go to this page, maybe I missed it. But if anybody want to go to this link and let me know if there's a an answer to my question, that'll be fucking awesome, man.
I
would
think
really
the issue is
appreciate it.
I think the issue is that they don't know exactly because they don't know how the test missions are going to go. I think aren't they sending a test flight that might go around the moon empty, a robotic mission, and if that goes well, then they'll be moving on. So
Maybe it's something you need to check periodically because they don't have the when yet, and when they have the when, it will be on this page.
Because if I find outside this Artemis page, if I look around in the NASA page, NASA.gov page, I will find the when everywhere. And the when was in 2024, which is still haven't been updated. And you guys told me they don't have the people to update it, you know? So all right, I'll take that. But inside the Artemis actual sub page, there's not a when. But if I go to the NASA.gov, yeah, I will find a when. And the when is 2024, which everybody will disagree. But I said, like, you still guys disagree, but I found that in the NASA.gov, you know, it's kind of a little bit of a wishy-washy, you know?
who's disagreeing? I mean, maybe 2024 is their planned date.
Yeah, doesn't mean they're going to get there, but I mean, there's maybe like a dozen sort of people trying to build rockets and get funding. And well, if you don't make these nice looking adverts and get people interested in your project, you're not going to get people to donate and sign up. And they're looking for billionaires and millionaires to like get involved and put the money in and keep the thing going.
Thurs, I got a question for you.
Yep.
Are you new?
I'm new, yeah.
Because I don't know where this comment come from. Where this comment come from to tweet, man? This is harsh. This is hardcore, man.
Well, what did you see his comment before about we chased all them away?
I don't know, but I don't know. Thursby says, tweet when you guys come in, less snowflake and don't get your little dicks hurt, then you won't run away. I didn't know that tweet has a little dick.
Well, if you look at his, that I was answering, what Twitter, whatever his name, right? He's like, you just chased everybody away. And I was like, okay, that's
You got it.
fish, you know what I mean? They're just snowflakes, man. They can't hang in there,
Terse,
Tell him.
Terse, you're fucked up as Hogan's goat here, my friend.
Sorry, did you hear that? What did I fuck up?
Twitwit is not a him, okay?
The pronouns. That's what I was
well,
going.
whatever, you know what I mean? Whatever.
Not
I know.
and nor a flatty either. He's not a flat earther, nor a him. You were so wrong in there, man.
Yeah, but he was going by the meaning of tweet that he knows. What does
I understand.
mean in
I
your
understand
language?
because Thurs is new. I understand because Thurs is new, so it's okay.
New, and I just thought it was a flat earther complaining that we had chased the flat earthers away. You know what I mean? I didn't know it was like a normal person who's a female or a transgender or whatever. I don't know the gender. You know what I mean? I just assumed it was like a flat earther. Most of them are men, and most of them are most of them are like snowflakes and don't want you to hang in there. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, honey. If I, messed you up. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. You know what I mean? I didn't mean to be derogatory with that. It's not my normal way.
No disrespect to it. Made me laugh.
I wholeheartedly apologize if I took you the wrong way and I was abusive. I'm sorry.
Oh man, it made me laugh. That was good. Actually, it was tweet receiving that that new comment, that comment from somebody new. The way tweet received that was the funny part.
You know me, Jose. I do not intentionally try to, I don't intentionally try to disturb people or upset them, especially people who are good people. You know what I mean? I mistook that completely, and it's my bad, and I totally apologize. I'm very, very sorry.
Yeah. I thought. I mean, I get confused sometimes. There's this. Where's my mom bakes cakes? I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him. You see, I'm saying him. But before, I was afraid to say him or her because for some reason, when I read the name, my mom bakes cakes, I think of her. But why does it have to be her? It's a him. And he have supported me, and I saw in his channel, and he put a video of him talking, and that's how I know he's a dude. But hey, I'm sorry, man. And then Parabindu. There's a Parabindu over here in the chat. And Parabindu is a her. If I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong. So shout out to Parabindu because she also supports me and help me out in the channel every once in a while. Shout out to them. Them. Jose, get your pronouns right. Come on. The hell. Shit. Ugh. Tommy Grombolis. Are you a him, Tommy? Don't get me going about this shit. It's all good. It's all good. Shout out to those who entertain the pronoun things. If it's a girl, I call her her. If it's a boy, I call him a him, and that's about it. That's all I got to say about that.
Just avoid the gender, as I said.
Yeah.
Tommy said, not he said. You don't know.
Yeah, I know, but I have. Yeah, I get in trouble to myself. I don't even have to go there. Yeah.
Tommy,
Oh,
now.
All right, let's get out of here, guys. It's a little bit late. It's a few hours now. Hello, Mandevil. I'm new too. Thank you very much, everybody that came in and had to leave. Gary Webenga, remember when you were server muted the last time that you had to drop from the call. So the next time that you join, you will be server muted because you didn't give me a shot to unmute you. So when you rejoin, we have to unmute you in order for you to participate. It's all good. Thank you, everybody that came in. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the PayPals. Thank you for coming in and hanging out in the YouTube land. Thank you for hitting the like and for sharing the show and for hanging out a few hours with me and keeping each other entertained. Look at that. And I got some more money that just came through by Turs. Turs gave me money. Turs, thank you so much, man. It's like $7 here, brother. Thank you so much, bro. You're looking out, man. That helps big time. It adds up indeed. All right, let's do some final thoughts. Big Blue, final thoughts.
Oh, I don't have any final thoughts. I enjoyed it today. I just had a good time sitting back listening. So everybody hit that like button and help support our friend here, Mr. Jose J.G. Gonzalez. See you later, man.
Boom. Thank you very much. Blue, I saw that you're going to have a premiere, I think, in a few days. An upcoming premiere, right?
Yeah, we're going to. Special guest by the name of Baby. And we're just going to have a little chat. I think everybody will enjoy it.
Very cool, very cool. Those us who are subscribed to Blue Marble Science, we keep an eye on it. I don't want to step on your toes when you got the shows going, and I'll try not to be live in the same time so we can all go and troll responsible in your channel as is going on.
Yeah, it'll be Tuesday afternoon at 3:00 Eastern time. So you guys join. Love to have you.
Thank you. Very cool. Yeah, I'll be arriving home roughly around that time, 3 or 4, because I'll be going to the food bank volunteer thing. I went earlier today to help out, and they need me on Tuesday big time, so I'll be going early. There's a group of a church thing that they go to supermarkets, collect food donations. They collect them early in the morning, and then they set up a table and a tent, and then people from the community come in to they got their system computers and everybody log in to go and gather their food, supplies and stuff. It's a cool thing, man. I'm like the muscle over there. I'm the youngster. I'm 47, but I'm the only young person to help and carry the big bulk load. So when they go early to collect the food donations, it's a lot of boxes, stacks, and I'll help and put them in the trailer and stack them up and unload them in the location. Yeah, it's cool stuff. It feels good, and there's no pay and none of that is volunteer, but I get my few bags of grocery and some good meat at the end of the day too. So I'm still getting something. And what's more important than food? Indeed, boom. Chike, final thoughts.
Now, ever since Earth became Earth, it was never flat. And Gary, when you use terms that already been used, look them up. Don't make up stuff. Or make your own terms. That's cool. Good show, Zed. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. J Mac. J Mac is late. Final thoughts.
Thanks, Jose. I wanted to point something out. I've been listening to Flat Earthers for quite a while. And in my engineering career, I've had an opportunity to work with some really smart people. And not once has one of them ever sounded as arrogant and as cocksure about anything as your average Flat Earther. People who know a lot of stuff, they tend to be cautious in the way they talk. And, they just have a little bit of humility. You just don't see that in the Flat Earth world. They seem to know everything. Like, you hear them say, I can't be wrong. I'm not wrong. But of course they are. This is a good time for a show. I didn't have to choose between you and the boring telecon. So thanks for that. And have a good evening. Thanks.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Ters, final thoughts.
I don't even know I've got any final thoughts. I think I've said more than enough tonight. I think the more I keep my mouth shut, the better.
Right. And the TT guy. Final thoughts.
Yeah, I'll just mirror what Tommy said. Gary Wybanga, bitch made for 3 years and counting. Boom!
Boom. Thank you very much. For those who made it this far, don't forget to leave us a like and comment in the comment section when the show is up and rendered on YouTube. Share, click on the description box. There's a button for PayPal, there's a button for Discord, a button for membership, and there's like all kinds of buttons next to the like button, share and clip and super thanks. So click the buttons and the other buttons around. Everybody, take care of yourself, take care of each other, be safe out there. Jose JG out. Boom. Thank you.